Ready? Board of Directors, Shillong Club. Vivek Singh, SPC.
Despite the rain.
We are experiencing. Yes, we all know why we are gathered here today. We are all concerned about the environment and how climate change has affected our health, our livelihoods, and possibly our future. There are natural changes in the environment which cannot be prevented, but we are alarmed with the man-made changes like overpopulation, pollution, deforestation, genetic modification. PCCS, PK Linga. Commissioner Secretary, Mr. S.M.A. Razi. And Sri Hector Marwan, the Director in Charge Golf, Shillong Club Limited. I now request Sri Hector Marwan, Director in Charge Golf, Shillong Club Limited, to deliver.
And we are very thankful to you, Babaya. And I also would like to thank other forest officials, the Conservator of Forest, Barmanas, Kong Lato, who's a DFO, and the other forest officials who have really contributed towards this program. Unfortunately, we hope that behind this rain there will be some sunshine. If not today, when the trees grows up, I hope there will be more sunshine. And I'm thankful to really thankful to the Forest Department for really putting up such a show and the support to the Shillong Club. I would also like to welcome also our SP, Sri Vivek Singh. Vivek, thank you so much for being with us and for all the support you've given us in this club. I would also like to welcome the Board of Directors, Dr. Kashing is here, Sham, Sindania, our Param, and Suresh, and Suzy, who was the compare here. I welcome all of them to this function today, and we hope that the rain will stop, hopefully, and then we can go to the field and do some planting. I think in any case we should complete the planting, even in this rain. I am sure that all of you have brought your umbrellas, so we can always finish it. I mean, it will look half completed if you don't finish this. I would also like to, before I forget, I would like to welcome the faculty and the students of Lady King College, Nehu Lady King College Sociology Department, and Nehu Education Department, who are present here with us, who has made this function very colorful and blooming because of your presence. I would like to thank the members of the Darbar Strong, those representatives who are here, and also all the school children who have come from various schools to be here with us today. I'm sure that even with the rain they will enjoy doing some planting today, and hopefully I would like to welcome all the golfers, all the other guests, and if I miss somebody, please excuse me. Thank you for coming here to this course. Before I end this welcome address, I would just like to say a few things about this golf course. You see, this golf course, I call it a green island. It's an island of green in the city. It's our lungs. And this golf course was suffering a lot of trauma. Because of so many activity in this course, it was getting destroyed, it was getting encroached, there was drug addiction, there's prostitution inside this course, dead bodies were being found inside this course. We had to take steps to ensure that we restore this course as a heritage and the history that it has. and I am very, very thankful for all those who have made this possible with their little contribution towards making this, completing this fencing. I think the first step to raise back the standards and to bring back the history and the glory of this course, which was left to us by the British, is to fence it, and we have done that. And I hope that in the years to come, we will be able to make this a shining example of a green island in our Shillong. Shillong, which is getting polluted, which is with so many buildings coming up, with so many problems of environment that we're having. We hope that people will have a chance to come here and to breathe freely and nicely in this air that we will provide to them. I would like to acknowledge here the people who have contributed to making this possible, this fencing possible, and I would like first of all to place on record my acknowledgement to the police led by SP Vivek Singh, the OC, for their help in ensuring that this course could be fenced. Thank you, Ba. I would also like to thank the Dorbar. Without the Dorbar's help, we could not do this. There are several Dorbars here, and I'm very grateful to them for extending the support that they've given to us so that we could fence this. They know that if we do this, the kind of activities that are going in the club inside this golf course would stop. Drug addiction, murder, all sorts of drinking, gambling, that would be stopped once the Dorbar supported us. I'm thankful to them. I'm also thankful to the board of directors. Without their support and the desire to see that something is done to this course, then we could not have done this. I'm very happy for the support. They gave me the support, and I think after they saw what we did, they even felt encouraged and they even more supportive to our efforts to preserve this course and to preserve the land of Shillong Golf Club. Thank you so much to directors. I would also like to place on record the support we got from Mr. Frederick Harkangor, Commissioner and Secretary Art and Culture, who has provided us with funds for fencing, and the Shillong Club also gave us the fencing, and the MD of the MGCC, who is a golfer and was as keen as me to see that we preserve this course. So thank you to all of them, and especially some of the people who actually did the job. My golf captain, Mr. Pargal, Secretary Mr. Khalid, and of course Mr. Mal Lanong, the person who actually did the job at a speed which is as fast as his lightning swing. So thank you, Mar, and thank you all of you. And to all those who have given us encouragement and strength for working together, we felt that if we work together, it is possible to get things. Human activities may destroy this course, but human activity can also save this course. So I thank all of you for that, and I hope that with these few words, I hope that we can continue to ensure that we get the better future for our children from the course. I would like to welcome all of you to come and play golf and take up this sport. It's good for your health, it's good for your heart, and it's good for your mind and body and soul. So I hope that some of you who are here, you see the course, please come and take up. We are here to support you. We will not charge you till you get used to this game. So I welcome all of you again, and I wish everybody a happy Environment Day today. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Golf Director Shillong, faculty and students from Nehu, from Leadfield College, and from the other participating schools, members of the Shillong Club, senior officers in the government and the Forest Department, and everyone present here. Very good morning to you all. Today's function is part of a week-long run-up of activities throughout the state, which will culminate on the 5th of June on World Environment Day. This is the flagship day to celebrate our shared planet. Now the focus on environment can be traced back to the first UN conference on human environment in Stockholm in 1972. It was this conference that led to the creation of the United States Environment Program and designation of 5th of June every year as World Environment Day. Over the years, World Environment Day themes have focused on critical issues such as air pollution, plastic pollution, sustainable consumption, sea level increase, food security, and even illegal wildlife trade. The aim has always been to bring about transformative changes through eco-friendly policies and human consumption patterns. The theme of the first conference in Stockholm was Only One Earth. That was in 1972. Now 50 years on, in 2022, World Environment Day celebrations will again be hosted with the same theme, Only One Earth. The focus being on living sustainably in harmony with nature. Adoption of the same theme after 15 years speaks volumes of its relevance even today. The theme touches each and every one of us and urges us to reflect on how our lifestyles impact the planet. We are all aware that we are consuming far more natural resources than what the planet can sustainably provide. Most of the Earth's systems, as we are well aware, are nearly critical tipping points of depletion and irreversible change due to our activities. Reports state that by 2050, at the current rate of consumptions and population trends, we'll probably need 3 planets to sustain us, our way of life. Now, 2 critical issues out of a wide spectrum of environmental concerns affect us in Meghalaya. That is climate change and sustainable development. Meghalaya will not escape the impacts of climate change. The state is currently facing problems of biodiversity loss, deforestation, water scarcity and pollution due to growing human population, leading to rapid urbanization and unsustainable development activities. No doubt the forest tree cover, which is around 75% of the geographical area of the state, has cushioned the adverse effects of degradation of the state, but there is a limit to how much, to the carrying capacity of the state, how much abuse it can take. Appreciating the grave climate concerns, the state government has constituted the Meghalaya State Council for Climate Change and Sustainable Development to oversee the climate planning and actions in the state. Now, sustainable development means, in simple terms, it means wise use of today's resources without endangering the needs of future generations. On its part, the state forest environment has raised extensive plantations throughout the state with the objective of increasing the coverage of forests and also to improve the quality of forests. Since the early 80s, the department has raised over 1 lakh of plantations, and this has contributed in a small way to reverse the degradation of the ecosystems. In this year, the Forest Department will focus on plantations on 2 types of spaces. One being urban spaces like the golf links, in order to increase the green cover, aesthetic value of the area, and also to mitigate pollution. But the major focus will also be on afforestation of degraded areas, abandoned coal mine areas, with the objective of restoring the degraded areas and ensuring that it becomes productive again and able to sustain livelihoods. So far we have raised around 9 lakh seedlings for afforestation of these degraded areas. Now, to sum up, we have only one Earth, and protecting it is a global challenge and responsibility. We have the solution, the knowledge and the technology to do so. But we need the collective will to act in a cohesive manner. We have limited time to make significant change to prevent, halt and reverse degradation of ecosystems and reclaim our planet. So let us try to fully comprehend the essence of this year's theme, World Environment Day, and to reset our relationship with nature through positive changes in our lifestyle and alterations in our day-to-day life. Let us also try to involve others to join hands with us, as this is not a fight we can win alone. I once again commend the organizers from the Golf Club, Shillong Club, Meghalaya Forest Department for arranging this elaborate program. And despite the rain, I hope we have a successful World Environment Day celebration. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sri B.K. Lingwa, and please accept our thanks and gratitude for a great keynote address. I now give this time to the Department of Forest, Government Meghalaya, to hand over the prizes. Sri Tambol Angdo is a dedicated environmentalist and community leader
who is greatly motivating people in the village of Mauplang and other village in the vicinity for protection, conservation and sustainable use of natural resources. And under the NGO category, the award is they have helped to set up a grassroots level organization and motivating the people for environment protection and sustainable use of natural resources. The organization is actively engaged in various environmental conservation and protection activities at local level, which has led to the mass mobilization. Congratulations to the awardee and thank you, sir. Second to Akshita Singh Kushwa of Loreto Convent School. And the first prize goes to Abhinav Ro of 7th Set Higher Secondary School. I think they are not there. So now I'll call the result for the painting competition. First prize to Abhinav Ro, 7th Set Higher Secondary School. Thank you, sir, and congratulations to the winner. Now I call the result of the painting competition. We have a painting competition for class 6 to class 8 on the theme, The Planet I Wish to Stay. First prize to Rilanki Katha of Mount School. I request Sir Hector Marwin to hand over the mementos and the certificate. The third prize to Hibopriya Das Gupta of Mount School. The second prize to Samanangki Lamare of Meghalaya Public School. And the first prize to Lankian Katha of Mount School. Thank you, sir, and congratulations to the winner. We also have the elocution company ready APCCF Social Forestry to hand over the mementos and the certificates to the winner. The third prize to Anu Meha Segal of Army Public School. Let us put our hands together and give them a big applause. The second prize to Cleric Jaden Banyang of 7th Set High Secondary School. And the first prize. The second prize to Alien Sun of Pine Mount School. And the first prize, Hanuman M. Risab of St. Anthony's High Secondary School. Hanuman Risab of St. Anthony's High Secondary School. Anyone? The second prize to Shira Masar of Pine Mount School. Please give them a big hand of applause. And the first prize goes to Basandhara Barik of B.K. Baduria School. Thank you, sir, and congratulations to all the winners.
Sri Vivek Sen, SP City. Sri W.S. Manas, CCF. Lato, DFO Social Forestry. Mr. M.J. Nongse, Officer Pasture Beer House. Mr. Michael Heck, Rangbashnong Forum Club Golf Links. I believe Mr. Michael Heck is committed elsewhere, but his representative from the Shillong will receive his memento. I request Mr. Anil Pargil to receive the memento, please, on Michael Heck's behalf. Thank you so much, sir.
The respected director of the Shillong Club, Bar Hector Marvin, all the officers of the Forest Department here on the dais and off the dais, our respected SP, all other government officials present here, members of the golf club, the golf captain, Bar Anil, and Dr. Kashing, Bar Sham, Bar Param, everyone. I'm sorry if I'm missing out anyone. Fong Suzy. Everyone gathered here for this really special program today. Students especially, parents, members of the Shillong, and members of the press, and also the members of the Shillong Golf Club. First of all, I'd like to thank Almighty God for this really beautiful day and for the showers of blessings that He's blessed us with. Bar Hector had mentioned that the rain is playing spoil sport today. But for me, I think that this is a beautiful day for a symbolic and meaningful program that we're having today, commemorating and celebrating the Environment Day, although it's not today, but it is a run-up, the election, the Environment Week, I'm so sorry. And this is something I feel it's so beautiful, and many of us have started to dislike the rain because it rains incessantly in Shillong. But for me, I embrace it. And I think that many of us should also embrace the rain, because this is something, the beauty of nature, and we are so fortunate to have so much rain, considering because of climate change there are droughts everywhere, dry spells taking place around the world, and we are so lucky to have this rain. So I thank God for this beautiful day and for this beautiful moment. I would also like to thank, and Fong Suzy, I'm not clubbing the word of thanks here, but I'd also like to thank the Shillong Golf Club for hosting this program, and also for this initiative of having tree plantation along the periphery or the border of the Shillong Golf Club. And I think that this is, as Bar Hector had mentioned, a green island in the middle of Shillong, and we need to really preserve and maintain that. I'm in complete agreement to that. And today this is part of an exercise where the Forest Department, in collaboration with the Shillong Golf Club, is planting 1,200 cherry blossom trees on the border. I'm sorry, not 12, but 1,500. But out of which I think the Forest Department has already planted about 800, and there are a few remaining that we are completing this exercise today. And really a big thanks goes to the members of the Shillong Golf Club for this initiative that they've taken. We all know how important trees are. I don't have to mention that, how important trees are to making sure that the environment remains healthy. And today, this is just a small part. It is symbolism, no doubt, but I think the larger message is that we must take climate change and its impact on the environment very seriously. And although we are celebrating the World Environment Week, this must not end here. We must move away from tokenism, symbolism, and imbibe this in our day-to-day lives. So every day must be a World Environment Day for each and every one of us. That's something that I would like to reach out especially to the dear students who are present here, and also not just school students but also the college students, the millennials who are here. And I know it that deep inside that flame burns brighter among the millennials, among the school students here than many of us maybe as senior citizens. But I'm so happy that I'm getting this opportunity to address our students, the young crowd here, because you are the torch bearers, you are the future, and this is something that you must fight for, because we are just caretakers here. The world belongs to you, you will inherit this planet, and that's why it is very important that you must stand up, you must fight for it, you must nurture it. We will be just moving away from the stage very soon. Today, I am also, as a forest minister, alarmed at the fact that our forest cover has reduced by about 73 square kilometers in the past 3 years, 3 to 4 years, 3 years I'm sorry, because as per the State of Forest report in 2019, and now we have reduced our forest cover by about 73 square kilometers. I'm not shying away from admitting that fact. Why? Because today I think before we go forward and start looking at and planning things, we must accept reality. We must accept things as they are. And it's only then can we start moving ahead and start planning and look at the seriousness and of the nature of climate change and its effects today on our planet. So today, as a forest department, under the leadership of our really very dynamic team led by Mr. B.K. Lingwa and all the other PCCFs and the CCFs and the CFs and all the forest officials, the DFOs, rangers, forest guards, that the forest department has taken the bull by its horn. There are 3.5 million saplings, seedlings that we've raised this year itself. And next year we're looking at this very, very ambitious target of planting these saplings, which will be about 3 million saplings that we will be undertaking as a forest department and going on this drive for tree plantation. And this year itself we are planting about 8 lakh saplings. So the efforts are on. But as somebody had said, had spoken just before me, that this is not an effort which the government or the forest department on its own can do. This is something that community, this is something that children and young students, everyone must come together and must cooperate and collaborate. So I think that this is a very, very important message I would like to convey to everyone here today, that as a government we are transitioning and we are moving away from the fact that we have been, as a forest department, a regulatory body. We have been just regulating. There are acts and rules, and we ensure that we regulate those acts, that people don't go in contravention to these acts and these rules. But we want to move away from that, and we want to we want to bring about a new thinking, a shift from just regulating to becoming more of involving the community, bringing everyone together and collaborating with the forest department and the community to coming up with out-of-the-box solutions and things like that. So for that we need the support of the citizens of this state, and I'm very happy today to see this amazing turnout there's so many people here despite the rain, and this is a positive sign. This is something that each and every one of you, I know, especially the students who participated in the elocution, in the other competitions that took place, we can see the kind of fire that burns in each and every one of you when it comes to the environment. So the future is something I feel I look at very optimistically, because looking at the kind of response that we see in our state. I was saying we are looking at moving away from being just a regulatory body. We are looking at how we can bring in interventions, out of the box thinking, solutions which are bordering on bio-solutions, to use nature to solve nature's problems. That's what we're looking at as a forest department. And one of the examples of that, I'll be very happy to inform you, is tomorrow itself we're launching a project which was in the pilot phase, was successfully completed, and tomorrow we're going to launch this on a bigger scale, which is the Fico Remediation of the Luka River and other rivers that we are taking up under expansion of this scheme. And Fico Remediation, this is, I know most of you may know about it, but for the children I would like to tell them about what Fico Remediation is. It is to improve the pH quality, because today, because of coal mining, because of limestone mining and other forms of mining which take place, due to which certain amount of acid drains into the rivers, the river water turns acidic. Because of the fact that the river water turns acidic, fish and other aquatic life get affected by that. So there is a solution which is a bio-solution. That means it comes from nature itself, that we are implementing to reverse this. And this is something called Fico Remediation, where we use algae. We all know what algae is. And we use algae to improve the pH balance of the rivers. So from a very highly acidic level of about 3, we increase it to an acceptable level of about 6.5 to 7. So this is something which has successfully been implemented in the pilot project, and now we are scaling this up, and we will be taking up other rivers as well. So this is the kind of out-of-the-box solutions that I'm talking about. This is something that we as the citizens of Meghalaya must think about, how to use nature to solve nature's problems. So these are what we are pursuing, and I encourage young children present here to also start thinking about, because a lot of the solutions are so simple that children can also come up with that. And it's not just the awareness, but it's also, I encourage our students, like the kind of competitions that you participated in, you must compete with each other to think about how we can also look at bringing about solutions to other problems that we are facing. So thank you so much to our Shillong Golf Club, to all the members, and to our Forest Department for taking this initiative, for having me here, for giving me this opportunity to be a part of this. As you can see, I'm not in a tie and suit, because I came prepared so that I'll go out in the rain and plant some trees. So let's do some tree planting. Let's towards it. This is our only one earth. So thank you once again. God bless each and every one of you. Congratulations to the students who've done so well in their competitions, and to the others who participated. Participation is what is important. And thank you to the Rangbashnong. Baroki is Baroki Hek, right? Michael, I'm so sorry. Michael is not here, but thank you so much to him also for in terms of the locality, which has been so kind. And really congratulations to the Shillong Golf Club and to all the members for this initiative of greening Shillong further by having these beautiful cherry blossom trees, which is going to be a sight to behold in the future, and also something which will help in mitigating the effects of climate change. So thank you, and God bless each and every one of you. Kublai Shibun, Patela, Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, It is my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of everyone who worked hard to make this annual day celebration happen. I, on behalf of the Forest and Environment Department, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed Chief Guest, Honorable Minister, Forest and Environment of Meghalaya, Sri J.M. P.K. Sama, who spared his valuable time from his busy schedules to grace this declaration. Your thoughts have truly inspired us, sir. You have enlightened our mind and shown us the spirit to move forward to create awareness in collaboration with the community and students also. Also in protecting our forest, which is a natural asset, also which is our forest. My sincere thanks to our Principal Chief Conservator of Forest and Head Forest Post, Sri B.K. Longwa, IFS, who has been the backbone and the guiding force of this event today. I also would like to thank all the senior officers of the Forest Department and also the DFOs who have blessed us with their presence today. I also like to extend my special thanks to Sri Hector Marwai, retired IAS, Director Shillong Club Limited, and member of all the Shillong clubs for their enormous cooperation in organization of this event today. Sincere thanks to all the professors, students of Education Department NEHU, and also the sincere thanks to all the teachers, students of Sociology Department Lady Kane College, who has been a part of this celebration today. My special thanks to all the teachers and students of 11 schools who participated in the drawings and painting competition, essay competition, and slogan writing competition. Their participation added to the beauty of this function. I would express my gratitude to the Meghalaya Excellent Environment Awardee, Sri Tambolondo, for protection, preservation of natural resources, and the Sinjok Hima Agliang Wa Umyam Mauplang Welfare Society for setting up a grassroots level organization and sustainable use of natural resources. My special thanks to the print and electronic media who will keep the message to the residents of Meghalaya that to please plant trees in the barren land or vacant land, and also to keep a message to the people that if you cut one tree, you need to plant around 10 times of tree species. I would also like to thank our speaking staff. This celebration would not be possible without the effort. I would also like to thank each and every one of you for being here and making this day a wonderful and memorable one. Thank you. Today, Mithila, Jai Hind.
This is beautiful, yeah? Petiana, what do you call it again? Petula.
Thank you, sir.
Under Mr. Hector, Board of Directors, they've been helping us with the fencing and Forest Department. Nice one. चलो कोई बात नहीं, अभी आप कुछ लिख दो। यहाँ पे पेड़ उगा दो। हाँ उगा रही है। Never know. No time. पूरा सेम भेजिए कैसे?
Ini rapat. Pengajaran mereka diam penting.
Biết nó có đánh không được. Ini rapat
Wait. Until what point?
Also, will say he doesn't want to go to your office first.